As most of you know, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice is set to finally hit theaters on March 25th. However, there might be some unexpected competition that day. According to reports circulating online, Netflix may be looking to release Daredevil Season 2 on that exact same day. The validity of this report is questionable, but Schnepp, do you think that Daredevil Season 2 releasing on the same day as Batman vs. Superman would negatively affect the opening weekend of the new DC film?
Yeah, most definitely it'll destroy the box office. It's going to just, I can't believe Batman v Superman, the biggest bomb of that. No, it's not going to affect it at all. As in zero. I just think it's kind of like a fun, if it does happen to be that way and Netflix does do that, I think it's like more of like a gesture, like, oh yeah, you got, you remember Daredevil, Ben Affleck, remember Daredevil? Well, check this out. Bam, son, you're Batman. Now here's some Daredevil to slap that on top, I think that's all it is, because everyone is still planning on going to see Batman v Superman Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Everyone's planning on seeing it. I don't think that a binge watching of like 12 or 13 hours of Daredevil is going to affect that, especially for everyone who already has Netflix. If you have Netflix right now, you'll be able to see Daredevil whenever you want. Like me, it took me like an extra 4 months to actually watch the last 5 episodes. I remember it was like, oh, I'll get to it. Oh God, when will I find the time? And then finally I was like, why did it take me that long? I could have just breezed through it. So you can easily breeze through it whenever you want. It's not going to affect the box office of Batman v Superman. I think more so it's just kind of like a fun little, oh yeah, check this out, like a little gauntlet getting thrown down. But it's not going to affect the box office.
I actually don't even believe the report. I don't believe that Netflix would actually release this on the same weekend. But if they did, let's go on the assumption for a second that the report is real and that it's true. If they did, I don't think it would be an issue of throwing the gauntlet down or anything. I think it would be, if they did it, I think it would be Netflix wanting to take advantage of all the superhero hype that's going around with Batman versus Superman hitting theaters. And hey, folks, we're putting Daredevil out too on TV. Right. Now, to the question of would it affect the box office if it did happen of Batman v Superman? No, it won't affect it. I mean, look, I'm looking forward to seeing Daredevil Season 2 almost as much as anybody, right? But I got Netflix. I know I can go see Batman vs. Superman and then come back anytime I want, when I'm laying in bed, when I'm having breakfast, when I'm, I don't know, polishing my shoes. I have no shoes to polish, but I can watch it anytime I want. I don't have to wait until I can go to the theater and buy a ticket to see Daredevil. I can watch it anytime I want. So when I have my tickets for opening night of Batman v Superman, you can bet your ass I'm going to be there opening night. I'm not going to feel like, oh no, I'm missing out on Daredevil. No, it's sitting on my Roku, just waiting for me to get home. And I'll go. And look, there are going to be some people that will say, hey man, no, I'm staying home watching Daredevil that night. That's fine, but I think it's going to be an incredibly slim minority for that. Anyway, Mark, how do you see this? How do you think it's going to play out?
I agree with you boys, and I agree with our production extraordinaire, Jonathan, who violently made the point that you can do both in the same weekend if you really want to. Having said that, let's have some fun with this just for a second. So I think that Batman v Superman would be more affected than Daredevil would if they release them at the same time, simply because Thursday night, you wonder if it would affect Thursday night business. I don't think it's going to affect business by the weekend, because if you really want to see a movie opening weekend, there's enough time to go see it. But you might say, okay, both these things are coming out Thursday night. I think I'm going to stay home and watch Daredevil instead of go see Batman v Superman, and I'll see that this weekend. So it might slightly affect the Thursday night numbers. The bigger play in this, if this is true, which I'm not sure it is that it's Marvel, not saying we're trying to take money away from the DCU. We're not doing that, but we are trying to keep in everybody's head, even during DC's biggest weekend of their box office life, we want to remind everybody that Marvel is still the #1 player in the game, according to them. That might be the only reason you do it. You don't do this actually thinking that you're going to steal money away from them. But I will say there's no chance in hell that they open Daredevil 2 the same weekend they open Civil War. Like, they're not going to do that. Right. So if you have to do it during comic book hype, you would do it during Batman v Superman. That's why this play does make sense to me if it's true.
Yeah, it's just it's Marvel just flexing. It's like, we got how many TV shows do we have?
Yeah.
But DC also has like a ton of TV shows now too. They have 3 on right now. It's 4: Supergirl, Gotham, Flash, Arrow, and
Legends of Tomorrow is
that's
coming.
5. So it's they're not doing, that's not shabby land for DC in the television side. Movie side, they got Man of Steel, that's it. And Marvel has how many movies now? I can't
13?
12,
Yeah.
13.
But also, it's such
Yeah.
a smaller market that and Netflix is huge, but it's such a smaller market of people that are going to be aware that Daredevil season 2 is coming out.
Right.
Then Batman versus Superman is coming out. So the movie's going to clean up. It's going to do over $200 million opening weekend.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's a given.
People are going to watch 5 episodes of Daredevil, see Batman v Superman, come home, watch the rest of Daredevil.
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of
exactly
how
it.
that's the
It's
way
like,
to
hey,
do
we're
it.
gonna go see Batman vs Superman tonight. So first, I'm gonna sit down and watch 2 or 3 episodes of Daredevil.
Yeah.
Run over, see Batman v Superman, come back. So ultimately, and again, I don't even think this is true
Right.
or real. But if it was, I don't think it's going to see it affect things very
Wouldn't
much.
it be cool if it was true? Because then we get to watch both of those
On the same weekend.
That's
Pretty
pretty
sweet.
awesome.
That would be a gone weekend. They must write off that whole weekend.
You could get a machine at any gym in the country. Nobody's going to be there.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.